Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Couple clarifications. Number one, I am day trading futures. If you don't know what futures are, I'll put a link down below in the description area to a totally free 4-part series that walks through the futures market, how it all works. And just as one thing to maybe get you interested, if you are annoyed and frustrated by the pattern day trading rule, there is zero pattern day trading rule in trading futures. You can have unlimited day trades every single day. Second, I am trading futures through a prop firm. What is a prop firm? How does a prop firm work? Which prop firm am I using? All that can be found at the link that you see at the top of the screen. I'll also put it down in the description area. But in the nutshell, a prop firm is a way for you to have very little of your money at risk, but then you have a whole lot of upside potential. So if you want to learn more on that, like I said, be sure to check out that link. So I will pause the screen recording software for now. One note, the other thing about futures is they're open 23 hours a day, 6 days a week. So this right here, as of recording of this video, I actually did this last night. So it is now the next day, but because the markets are open, like I said, essentially around the clock, that trade and that gain is coming from last night when I was not recording. So I am starting off the day a little bit green here. We'll see if I can build upon it. So now I'll go ahead and pause the screen recording software. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get short at that red line. If it wants to come down there, again, getting short, but the price has first got to come down and hit that red line. There we go, I'm in. And out there, beautiful, for $850 on that one. So yeah, that is futures. That is the power of futures. If I get it, that can seem like scam-like results. Wait, was that $850 in like, I don't know, 10 seconds? It was. So that's what I mean. If you like markets that not only have the no pattern day trader rule, that are open 23 hours a day, 6 days a week, and on top of that, that move very, very nicely, as you just saw right there. Well, then, yeah, like I said, consider futures, and especially consider it within the realm and context of a prop firm for, like I said, the reasons listed. Because, yes, they can move very quickly. So that is a two-sided coin. Things can also go against you very quick. Wow, look at this move. But regardless, like I said, that's why I think being in a prop firm is an important thing. I'll pause. All right, I am, well, let's say I'm looking to get short, and I was, but I think I missed. I want to come back up there. The reason why these are zeros is because I'm on a separate account right now. The nice other thing about prop firms is you can have multiple accounts, and then eventually, if you want, you can copy trade accounts, and which gets into a very, very explosive situation. Of course, it's always a two-sided coin, but you have multiple accounts, and you can copy them. So if you make one trade, and let's just say you make $100, but you copy it to 4 other accounts, it's a prop firm I'm using, you can copy trade up to 5 accounts. Well, and all of a sudden you've made that one trade actually 5 times. So if you made it 5 times and each one of those trades was $100, well, then instead of only making 100, you actually made 500. Again, you only made it once on that one account, but you copied that same exact trade to those 4 other accounts. Now, of course, if you do that and then you start making bad decisions and going on tilt or revenge trading or FOMO trading, whatever it is, or again, you're still copying all those decisions to those 4 other accounts. So copy trade responsibly, I suppose, is the name of the game. But that's why that's another thing about why you would want potentially multiple accounts. But that was my long way of saying that is why those numbers are now back at 0, because I'm on a different account right now. Okay, in there, short. A little slow on the exit there. $25. Was hoping for more, but like I said, it was a bit slow. Maybe I could have waited a little bit longer, but yep. In hindsight, I should have. But again, to be fair, that is hindsight. Wow. Okay, yeah, I never thought it'd come down that much. Wow. The entire gain now almost being given back up. All right, I'll pause. All right, looking here for a potential long. Right around this trend line area. Maybe see it come down a little bit more. Wow, waited to see if it wanted. All right, there we go. A little bit of bounce there. There we go. Ah, that was a bad trade. This account is, yeah. And about maybe a back test off that trend line, but trying to just give it a little bit more time. Try to get a little bit more confirmation on things. There we go. As the new candle starts. If it wants to come back down here, I'll get short at the red line. Okay. Short. Blue line is my entry. See if it wants to come back down. Loving this candle right now. Let's see if we can get more push. Push. There we go. Nice scalp on that one. $780. I don't need to make a whole lot more on this account. Just within, again, I don't want to go too far down to the weeds, but within the way the prop firms work, I don't need to make much more in this one to advance to the next stage of things. Again, I'm not going to get too far into it, but that is why I was a little bit more on the aggressive on the profit side of that one. All right, I'll go ahead and pause. And with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it good. A couple trades, a couple good trades, a couple bad trades. Those first initial ones where I was way too trigger happy. But then ultimately things worked out, and a little bit of patience was required. But all in all, I think the longest amount of time I held was on the most recent one. And I don't know, what was that? Maybe holding for 45 seconds a minute at most. Yet again, futures, as you're seeing here, they can add up. They can add up quickly. And in fact, that's probably what I'll title the video. It adds up quickly. But anyways, I'm going to wrap it up. Before I go, though, I do want to invite you to sign up for this free live online webinar that I'm offering. So if you're interested in learning more about the tools I'm using, how I build consistency, manage risk, and just make sure you're operating within the right framework as a trader, then this class will have a lot that it can offer you. So if you're a beginner trader or somebody that's just struggling in your trading, I'm very confident that you'll be able to gain some good bits of wisdom from this class. Now, if you're a battle-hardened veteran and you already got, you're successful and all that, I guess maybe, just maybe, there's something that the class could offer you, but I'm not quite as confident in that regard. But yeah, struggling trader or beginner trader, I'm quite confident there will be some things that you can pull from this class. So check out the link in the description area, or just go to claytrader.com/live to learn when the next live class is. So thanks for watching. And as an FYI, I do live stream. So I live stream starting at 11 a.m. Eastern. So if you want to come see some live trading, hang out, ask me questions or whatever, then swing by the live stream. So make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications so that you are alerted to when I do indeed go live. So thanks for watching. Take care. And please hit that like button.